Hey, what's up my crypto fans? So it's that time of week again where we look at this week's top gainers, losers, and at an added bonus, trending cryptos of the last 7 days. Also, we're going to dive into the crypto market and look at that market cap and also what the Bitcoin is saying. So if you want to know all that cool stuff and more, stay tuned and let's go crypto. Boom! So for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I'll give you all the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi and NFT space. And the mandatory waffle that you're all pleased to hear is anything that you see, hear or choose to ignore is not financial advice. No, it's just me being nice. So before we jump into this week's top 3 gainers, losers and trenders, let's have a look what the crypto market's saying. So here you can see that the crypto market cap here is up by 1.19%, but we're lagging on the 1.03 trillion. The height that we've seen so far in the past couple of weeks has been 1.12, but this is pretty steady. As long as we're staying above that trillion mark, we do see good things for crypto. Obviously Bitcoin is still staggering around the 22,000 mark. We've seen a bit of a drop in the past 7 days after this crazy kind of whale manipulation dump here, but we're still seeing Bitcoin steady. We're not seeing drop down to that 16 level yet, and the ultra volume is still coming in. Ethereum still holding its own, although I'd like to see that around about the 16, so a little bit of pump there would do very nicely. So that's the crypto market as a whole. Not as great as it has been, but not as bad as it could be. Now let's jump into what you've been waiting for, this week's top 3 gainers. So in at number 1 is the MakerDAO token. Now the MakerDAO is actually a stable coin. So the Maker token is a different token to this, where the DAO is a stable coin pegged to the dollar. But the Maker token is one that covers the old ecosystem, and they support some projects that you might know. You might have heard of Swissborg, Bitcoin Trade, Coinbase, you probably definitely heard of, and the likes of the others. And here you've got other user acceptances as well. But it's the news that the MakerDAO people are saying that you can use that as collateral against a stable coin. Here you can say the price shot up due to news that's circulating in the market that MakerDAO might allow its users to borrow DAO stablecoin against its MKR governance token. Also on top of that, it's lowering its lending fees. So in a time where people are looking to get good borrowing, when the banks and the main institutions are absolutely shifting everyone, this seems a good viable option for people that want to borrow in the crypto space. And here you can see how the token shot down from its support here on this trend line and shot up to these crazy highs here. And analysts are predicting that it is going to reach $1,000. So that, in my opinion, is why this token shot to this kind of level. Now let's jump straight into number 2. Boom, number 2 was Synthetics token. Now, for those of you that know about this Synthetics token is financial primitive, enabling the creation of synthetic assets, offering unique derivatives and exposure to real world assets on the blockchain. Now, this does get a bit technical on this token, but the main reason this token soared was that they deployed their update Synthetics v3 on Ethereum and Optimism mainnet on the 23rd. So we've seen this kind of great volume coming up here, but as soon as it hit peak, there was a big institutional sell-off, because that is institutional money that just dipped it back down to cash in, maybe to boost their value of their project. And lastly, that brings us on to SingularityNET, the third pumper of the week. Now their vision is that they are the world's leading decentralized AI marketplace, and we all know that AI tokens have been a pumping. This one running on the blockchain of core mission to develop the artificial general intelligence AGI for the beneficiary technology Singularity. Now it's going to come as no surprise that this pump was based on the back of Elon Musk talking about his AI as usual, and obviously the news is that Singularity is of leading interest to Elon Musk, so the speculation says. So that's what's made people jump on the back of this. So if Elon Musk tries to take on ChatGPT, they think he's going to do it based around SingularityNET. So that brings us all into the top gainers for the week. Now let's quickly jump into them top 3 losers. So as you see on your screen here, the top 3 losers of the week are Clayton Clay at number 1, losing 23.64%. Now there's no negative news on this, it's just a retracement in the market, but Clay is a metaverse token. It's one of the metaverses trying to rival the likes of Decentraland and Sandbox, but for me it's not quite there yet. But 32 million in the last 24 hours still means this token is up there. Secondly is Floki. Now Floki's in the trending. Sometimes it's on the uppers, sometimes it's on the downers, and sometimes it's on the trenders, but this week it's on the downers with an 18.76% loss. Now Floki is just one of their meme coins that does take a retracement. When people see it pump, they do like to sell a little bit off. And lastly is Rocket Pool. Now people that don't know about this token, Rocket Pool is a staking token on the Ethereum network. It's just somewhere you can stake and get a percentage on a yield reward. It's one of them high percentage high risk tokens. Now this has dropped 17.86%, which is quite high, but the token's worth a massive $40.5. So Rocket Pool's no small feat of a project. Now that's the top 3 losers of the week. There's no real negative news around them, it's just a retracement, same as last week really. Mainly it's the pumpers that pump on the news. So now we're just going to jump into the added bonus of the top 3 trenders. So on your screen now you can see the top 3 trenders, and there's no surprise there's another king of main coins in there at number 1 in Shiba Inu. It's just seen one of its main rivals in the top 3 losers, but Shiba Inu is up there in the top gainers. But again, if you look, it's still down 11.76 on the week, so narrowly misses out being in the losers. Number 2 is SingularityNET. We've just seen that on the top winners, but here it's also in the top trenders. But if you have a quick look at the 30-day average of the pump, it's 81.37%. So we can see why this token is trending and in the top gainers. And lastly, it's the coin everyone loves, or everyone loves to hate, and that's Bitcoin, the king of coins. It's in the top 3 trenders because people have seen that whopping pump down of the whale dumping manipulation, but Bitcoin has had a whopping 13 billion pumped in the last 24 hours. This coin is truly the daddy of coins. So I hope you like everything you've seen today. Please remember to smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, tick that bell notification, because it does help me and help the channel. We'll always bring these top winners, gainers and trenders to you every week. We'll look at what the crypto market's doing. Also, I do jump in my Discord. The link will be in the description below. I'm normally on there weeknights and sometimes weekend nights at 8 p.m. Just if you have any crypto questions, you want to hang out in the crypto community, you don't have to pay for it. We're not going to shill you no shite. It's just where people need to feel comfortable to open up in the crypto space. But as always, from Crypto OG, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.